There are so many online English dictionaries out there, but which is the best for you? Today we're going to compare two very popular dictionaries, the Cambridge Dictionary and the Longman Dictionary of Contemporary English, to help you decide which one is the most suitable for you on your journey to great comprehension and speaking and writing fluency. Hey, my fellow English learner! I love dictionaries and use them a lot. And today we're going to compare two of my favorites. Let's dive in. What you can notice right off the bat is that the Longman Dictionary has quite annoying ads on the main page, but the Cambridge Dictionary doesn't. It can be a deal breaker for you, or you could start using an ad blocker. I don't mind ads. Both of the dictionaries seem to be pretty similar. They have a search bar at the top and a bunch of stuff that looks pretty useless to me at the bottom, like the word of the day or quizzes. The dictionaries are accessible online and free to use, which is very convenient in this day and age. Let's try searching for the definition of a random word, like dictionary. We're gonna focus on the differences between these two dictionaries and not how English dictionaries work in general. The Cambridge Dictionary is overall brighter and more colorful than the Longman Dictionary, but it's a matter of personal preference. Personally, I don't like so much dead space on the left and on the right. All information is compressed into a narrow row. The search bar is always up above and moving with you, which can be a good thing since it allows you to search for something else without unnecessarily scrolling, or it could be a nuisance that hides a portion of the screen from you. For me, it's the latter. I don't like it. What I do like about this dictionary is that you can learn at what level you should probably know this word. Dictionary is a very common word, and you most likely learned it as a beginner. The levels go from A1, beginner, to C1 and C2, advanced, proficient. You can find a similar system in the Longman Dictionary, but you won't get the level. Instead, these three dots tell you that this word is a high-frequency word, and S3 means that the word is from the top 3,000 most common words in English. If you enjoyed watching this video so far, consider clicking on the like button to help this channel reach more wonderful English learners like you. Let's continue. The way the Cambridge Dictionary shows you word definitions seems a bit chaotic to me. No numbers, just one meaning, another meaning, another meaning, examples, one more meaning, and more examples. To me, it's pure chaos. In the Longman Dictionary, you get more structure, and it's more difficult to get lost or overwhelmed. Here's your meaning number 1, then number 2, collocations and examples. I also love learning the origins of words, and this dictionary provides me with this information. What about really challenging words? From my experience, the definitions in the Cambridge Dictionary are much easier to understand, even though the Longman Dictionary says that it uses 2,000 most common words in its definitions. Like, for example, earmark. In the Longman Dictionary, it's to decide that something will be used for a particular purpose or have something done to it in the future. The sentence is pretty long and not that easy to grasp. Not for me, at least. In the Cambridge Dictionary, it's to keep or intend something for a particular purpose. A bit better, at least shorter. If something is still unclear to me, I usually go and read a few example sentences. If you still want to find an even easier description, click on these three dots over here and choose Learner's Dictionary. Here you are, the simplest explanation possible to decide that something, especially money, will be used for a particular purpose. Now let's talk more about the search. What if you misspell a word? Both dictionaries are usually able to suggest you the right word, so it's no big deal. Also, both of them are able to find phrasal verbs and idioms. However, I've noticed that the Longman Dictionary can struggle with idioms sometimes. In the Cambridge Dictionary, if you start typing the early, you'll get a few recommendations, including the early bird catches the worm and the early bird gets the worm. In the Longman Dictionary, you don't get that. And sometimes you can't even type an idiom and find it easily. What I usually do in this case is I take a noun, adjective, or verb from the idiom I'm trying to find early here and click on Command F or Control F on Windows. Type another word from the idiom like bird and look for matches. A bit annoying, yes, but it doesn't damage my workflow. If you're trying to look for modern slang, both of these dictionaries are not good. Instead, use Urban Dictionary. It's updated constantly, though it's not as reliable as ordinary dictionaries, so take everything you read there with a grain of salt. When it comes to choosing between the Cambridge and the Longman dictionaries, I'd say try them both and see which one you like better. Personally, I prefer the more organized Longman dictionary, despite its flaws. But if I want more explanations or examples, I go and use the Cambridge Dictionary. If you want to learn how to use the Longman Dictionary effectively, check out this video next. See you next time with more awesome language content!